Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Wolverines offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
Looking to pass. It's Maddox. First play taken, a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Breaks into the clear. They'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Scooped up on the defense. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed. To do with the football, takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Dropping back, it's Maddox. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Single back takes the handoff. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. third down. He drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Auburn Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Murphy. Short throw complete to the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Delayed handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Makes the catch downfield. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A completion sets up a second down play. They'll hand it off. Getting set with a first and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick catch over the middle. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage.
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Auburn. So with pull-out pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. To throw, it's Maddox. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down here for this offense. The back's got it on a counter. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it second and short. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but nice game. Sets him up first down at the 14. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught for the completion. Brought that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Incomplete, but the defense jumped offside that time. This should result in a first down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Looks left and finds his target there. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the... Six. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking downfield, it's Maddox. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. By completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And now they run the draw play. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush, the sack. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. To the air, it's Murphy. Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. Straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down,
looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He flips it to the back across the middle. And it'll be Smoller right at the line for no gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And about time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Contact as he threw it. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Wolverines! As they fight back here in this playoff game.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Michigan 7.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Back to throw. It's Murphy. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. Makes the grab, a chance to score. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal now, a chance to gain even more momentum before the halftime break. He's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4. 2nd and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
But you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. To snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to pass. It's Maddox. On the run here. Lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the... The start of this third quarter.
And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Completion makes it 2nd and short. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up with PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. fake on first down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offense coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, he escapes. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
And the Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. He takes it at the 40. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the
Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. The receiver makes the catch. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Auburn.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You've got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how...
Well, frankly, Chris, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up...